Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all students. Hope all of you are in good condition. Okay, my name is Khairul Azri bin Azlan. I'm your presenter in this video. Okay, this video is a Microsoft Excel training video for Ftkmp students. Okay, this video is organized by ICT and e-learning committee. Okay, for Ftkmp. Okay, first of all, I would like to explain to you the content of this video series. Okay, we have 4 videos. Okay, we have part 1 50 minutes, part 2 50 minutes, part 3 50 minutes, and part 4 also around 50 minutes. Okay, so part 1 will be covered by me. Okay, the main topic consists of introduction to Microsoft Excel, home tab, insert, and page layout. Okay, so for part 2 will be covered by TS Sheikh Ismail Fairuz bin Sheikh Zakaria, part 3 by Mr. Muhammad Afdal bin Samsudin, and part 4 by Madam Nuzaimah binti Mustafa. Okay, so this is the main topics and also the subtopics that will be covered in this part 1 video. Okay, before we go to the content, let us see the learning outcomes of this video. Okay, the first one, students should be able to know about Microsoft Excel software, its basic functions, and its basic and common features. Okay. The second one, students should know how to explore and use basic and important function in the following tabs. Okay. First, home tab. Second one is insert tab, and the third one is page layout tabs. Okay. So you can launch your Microsoft Excel program, and you can see the home tab, insert tab, and also the page layout tab. Okay. So in this video, we will learn the basic important function in each of the tabs. Okay. Okay. Let us go to the introduction before we go to the content. Okay. About Microsoft Excel. Okay. Let us see what is Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet developed by Microsoft for Windows, Mac OS, Android, and iOS. Okay. It consists calculation, graphing tools, pivot tables, and a macro programming language called Visual Basic for application. Okay, so Excel forms part of Microsoft Office suite of software. Okay, so inside the Microsoft Office we have a Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, and so on. Okay, so Microsoft Excel is one of the popular and most used software. Okay, especially in industry. So next, let us see the basic function for Microsoft Excel. Okay, Microsoft Excel helps you to create, view, edit, and share your data files with others quickly and easily. Okay. Microsoft Excel also capable of creating charts and perform data analysis for accounting, auditing, finance, or any other fields. Okay. It helps user to use complex formula with amazing features. Excel lets the user to build your charts and spreadsheet with robust formatting tools and great features to meet specific needs. Okay. These are some of the Microsoft Excel features. Okay, you can read the details here. Okay, but basically it can create spreadsheet and calculate. Okay, review and edit. And then we also have data analysis features. And the last one, we can collaborate and work anywhere with Microsoft Excel. Okay, so you can allow your teammates or collaborators to view, edit, or leave comments directly to your workbook. Okay, you can also the file through email, and you can also share link for your files. Okay, now let us go to the home tab. Okay, before we can start using Excel, we should know how to save the file. Okay, so the Excel file will be saved as .xlsx files. Okay, so just go to the file. Okay, and then save, browse. Okay, so you can put the name of your file and press the save button. Next, we need to get familiar with all these terms. Okay, the first one is row. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, row is the horizontal one. Okay, and then the second one we have column. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, so column is the vertical one. Okay, and then we have cells. Okay, cells is actually the area where we can put the values. Okay, the values can be character, numbers, or anything. Okay, so the address for this cell is refer to the row and also the column. Okay, So for example, here we have D6, okay, which refer to the column D and row 6, okay. And then we have D7, okay, column D, row 7, okay. This is the address or the name of the cell, okay. Next, let's explore the home tab, okay. So there are few function in the home tab, okay. For example, we have copy paste text option, okay, insert function, okay, formula bar where you can put formula or value here, okay. Next one we have the help function, okay, so you can ask anything here, okay. Next we have cell style and condition formatting, okay. I will explain in detail after this, okay. The next one is cell number formatting, and if you right click you can get more options here, okay. So we also have cell editing here. You can edit the cell, and you can use zoom in zoom out function here, okay. And then lastly you can add, remove or edit sheets, okay. So let us see the real part, okay. Let us see the software, okay. So you can rename, double click and you can rename the sheet. For example, you can put it as data 1, okay. So this one is data 2, okay. Let me show you one simple example, okay. Let's say we double click here and then we put the value here, let's say 3, okay. You can see number 3 appear here and also here, okay. So you can also edit here, for example 5, okay. So here also will be edited, okay, will be changed, okay. So the next one we just put number, second number here, let's say 10, okay. Press enter, okay. If this is too small, you can zoom by press Ctrl and hold, and then you can use the scroll button, okay, to zoom in or zoom out, okay. You can also use here, zoom in, zoom out, okay. For me, I'm familiar with Control and scroll, okay. Zoom in, zoom out, okay. Let me right here, Control plus scroll, okay. So this is for zoom in and zoom out, okay. Okay, next let's see, I want to add these two numbers, okay. So 5 plus 10, okay. So just double click here and press the equal button, and then just click here, okay. So as you can see here, this cell is referred as D10, means that column D and row 10, okay. So just press plus and then just click here, and this cell will be referred as E10, okay. So this is the simple formula that I can show you now, okay. So finally just press enter and then you get the sum of these two, okay. So 5 plus 10 will be 15. So it is very easy and user friendly, okay. So the details of this formula will be explained after this in the formula section, but for now I just explain to you this basic example for you to understand, okay. Next, let us go one by one, okay. Like I just mentioned just now, okay. So you can just double click on any cell to insert text, number or formula, okay. So you can see here the number of this cell, okay. Let's say this one A2, okay. So the value appears here, okay. And then we can also change text font and style by clicking on the cell and set text value, okay. Let's say here we have font here, okay. we can change the font. Okay, let's say we want to use Algerian. Okay, this we want to use Arial Black. Okay, just change the font. Okay, and you can also change the color. This is the color of the cell. Let's say you want green, then this one you, and then this one you want red. Okay, okay. The next one, we can also use the text alignment function. Okay, so just click on the cell and set text alignment. Okay, okay, for example here we want to set the text alignment to the left. Okay, and then the center, or we can also set the alignment to the right. Okay, okay, and then the next function, we can also use cell formatting. Okay, so okay, so for example, let me zoom this first. Okay, for example, let me zoom this first. Okay, okay, you can set the format. Okay, let's say we select the cell, and then we can change the row height. Okay, for example, I add the row height to 50, and then you get the size 50 row height. Okay, okay, you can also change the row height here. Just select the row. Okay, if you click here at the number here, okay, so you it will select the entire row. Okay, so you can also adjust the height here. Okay, for example, we can select the row height. Okay, let's say I change it to 20. Okay, so it will change to 20. Okay, you can also select here, and then it will select the entire column. Okay, so you can also change the column width. Okay, let's say 6 or 10. Okay, okay, you can explore the other functions here. Okay, I just show you the basic function. Okay, okay, other than that, we also have the editing section. Okay, so we can edit cells with formulas, fill, clear. Okay, you can also sort, filter, find, and select. Okay, okay, for example, I have red, blue, red, blue, green. Okay, let's say I want to delete this column. Just right click and then press delete. Okay, delete. Let's say I name this header as color. Okay, so I change the color. Okay, sorry. Then I can add borders. Okay, and then I can add borders here. Okay, just select the borders, all borders, let's see. Okay, and then you just click here, and then you go to the editing and press here and select for the filter. Okay, okay, this filter function is to select the cell that we want. Okay, for example, from the entire column, okay, we can select, let's say, red. Okay, so it will filter only for red. Okay, the other value will be hidden. Okay, as you can see here, cell number 3 and number 5 are hidden. Okay, you can also, let's say, select red and green. Okay, so it will only show red and green. Okay, the rest will be hidden. Okay, okay, so this function help you to just select the cell that you want. Okay, so it is easier for you to manage. Okay, and then after that, if you want to show all, okay, just press clear filter from color. Okay, so it will show back all of the values. Okay, so you can also go to the data tab here, and you can use the filter function. Just select the cell first and then press the filter. Okay, you can also press back to clear the filter. Okay, but this data tab will not be elaborate much in this video, so it will be elaborate in the next video. Okay, now I would like to show you how to use find and select function. Okay, let's say we want to find cakes. Okay, so just click here. Okay, click find. Okay, type here CAKES. Okay, and then we press find all. Okay, cakes. So it will highlight the cakes. Okay, let's say you want to find the word not only in this sheet but also in other sheets. Okay, so you just click here, select workbook, so it will search the word cakes not only in this sheet but also in the whole workbook. Okay, now let's say you want to replace the word cakes with pancakes. Okay, so you just click replace here. Okay, so find what? Okay, just type cakes, and then here you just type pancakes. Okay, PAN cakes. Okay, so it will replace all. Okay, so you can see here, once I click replace all, it will replace cake with pancakes. Okay, so just click here. See, so all done. Okay, so it already replaced cakes with pancakes. Okay, the next one, you can add, delete or rename sheet. Okay, just right click on the sheet tab to add, delete, rename and edit sheets. Okay, for example, you can right click and then you can rename it to color, let's see. Okay, and then you can also change the tab color. Let's say you want to change it to green. Okay, so as you can see here, the tab color is green. Okay, next you can also move or copy. Okay, let's say you want to duplicate this sheet. Okay, just press create a copy here. Okay, then you click OK, so it will create the copy of the sheet. Okay, so this is the color 2. Okay, you can move the tab, click and drag. Okay, next we will learn about conditional formatting. Okay, so this is to set cell format based on data condition. Okay, for example, if we click greater than, okay, so it will pop up like this. Okay, so greater than, for example, disable have number, race, gender and age. Okay, so by using this function, we can highlight any numbers or any cells with the numbers that is more than or greater than 28.5. Okay, in this case 35, 40, 42, 35 and 37. Okay, was highlighted with red. Okay, let us see these samples. Okay, let's say we want to highlight the quantity that is less than 10 here. Okay, so we just select this cell. Okay, and then we go to conditional formatting, and then we can highlight. We click less than. Okay, then we type 10. Okay, so we click OK. Let's say we want to highlight with yellow. Okay, so click OK. So all of the quantity that is less than 10 have been highlighted with yellow. Okay, for example, here we have 3, 5, 4, 4. Okay, that is less than 10. Okay, other than that, we can also use color scale like this. Okay, above average. Okay, like this, and then directional or gradient fill. Okay, so for example, here we can clear the formatting. Okay, first clear rules. Okay, click clear rules here. Clear rules from the selected cells. Okay, and then we can use other formatting, and then we go to the conditional formatting, and then we use data bars. Okay, so we will have data bars. Okay, Other than that, we can also format the table. Okay, for example here we select the format as tables, and we can change the appearance of the tables from this to this. Okay, let us see the example here. Okay, let's say we have this table. Okay, so we can select this one. Okay, so go to format as table. Okay, and then we can select any design that we want. Okay, for example here, and then we click my table has headers. Okay, this is the headers. Okay, click OK. So it will change the format of your table. Okay, next we proceed with insert tab. Okay, in insert tab we have pivot table function. Okay, so how to use this pivot table function? Okay, first we need to open raw data. For example, we have raw data here. Okay, and then we click on pivot table icon. Okay, we have pivot table icon here, and then we need to click. After we click the pivot table icon, okay, this window will pop up. Okay, so we need to select table, range, and location. Okay, so we click and select the table, range, and location. Okay, after that, click OK, and lastly the pivot table will appear on the selected location. Okay, this slide show you step by step how to use the pivot function. Okay, you can read it, but for this video I will show you directly and demonstrate to you how to use the pivot table function by using the sample data. Okay, this is the sample data. Okay, about Olympic. Okay, we have a lot of data here. Okay, so that's why pivot table is very important. Okay, so we can organize this data. Okay, so first of all we go to insert tab, click, and then we go to pivot table. Okay, and then we need to select the table or range. Okay, so click here. After that we click the top left corner of the cell. Okay, and then we scroll down here until the bottom right. Okay, here. Okay, so before we click, we press shift button and hold, and then we click here. Okay, so we have selected all of the table, or we have selected the range. Okay, so we scroll up. Okay, as you can see here, we have chosen the table and range. Okay, so we have two options, whether we can use the existing worksheet here, click here, or we can also create new worksheet. Okay, okay, for this demonstration I will click the new worksheet. Okay, so after that we click OK. Okay, so as you can see here, it creates new sheet. Okay, you can rename it as Olympic pivot. Okay, so if you click here, you have this pivot table fields. Okay, so for example, my concern is country, year, sport, and the medals. Okay, gold, silver, and bronze. Okay, and also the total medal maybe. Okay, you can try or play around with this. Okay, for example, in this demonstration I will put country in rows. Okay, and then I put sport as filter. Okay, and for the values I choose medals. Okay, so for years I drag to filter. Okay, so as you can see here, we have more organized data. Okay, let's say I want to filter sport, and I choose badminton. Okay, let's say I choose 2012. Okay, I can also click select multiple items. Okay, but for this case I just want to see 2012. Okay, so I click OK. Okay, for example, in 2012, okay, it is dominated by China with 12 gold medals. Okay, and for our country Malaysia, we have 1, silver medal. Okay, that is the basic function on how to use the pivot table. Okay, you can explore. You can play around with this 4 section. Okay, filter row. Okay, and you can see different results here. Okay, next we will go to the page layout tab. Okay, page layout is very important, especially when we want to print or save as PDF files. Okay, this is the basic outline for page layout. Okay, we have a page setup to set the orientation and paper size and so on. Okay, we can set the margin, header and footer. Okay, print area setup. Okay, we have break and print row to repeat at top. Okay, okay, let us see one by one. Okay, this is the tab for page layout. Okay, okay, first of all, we can use page setup to set the orientation and size. Okay, so we can set it portrait or landscape. Okay, can adjust the scaling. We select the paper size. Okay, and so on. Okay, okay, after that, in page setup, we can also select the margin tab. Okay, so we click the margin tab and then we can see this. Okay, this is to set the margin. Okay, top, left, right, bottom, header and footer. Okay, we can also set the area that we select to the center of the horizontal or vertical. Okay, and then we can click header and footer tab here. Okay, after that we can write down the header and the footer. Okay, and we can also select the print area. Okay, for example, we can click and select this area only. Okay, so we can set it as print area. Okay, just click set print area. Okay, okay, after we set the print area, okay, we can go to print preview. Okay, by go to file and print, so we can preview this. Okay, so we can just print the area that we want. Okay, other than set print area, we can also click the page break preview. Okay, by using this page break preview function, we can preview the cell, okay, according to the pages. Okay, okay, to insert, remove and reset all page break, we can just click at the row and then we right click and we can select insert, remove or reset. Okay, okay, lastly, let us go to the print row to repeat function. Okay, this function allow you to make certain rows to appear in every pages. Okay, let's say you have a long list here and then you have a title here or header. Okay, so you want this header to repeat in each of the pages. Okay, so what you can do is go to page setup and then go to sheet tab. You go to the rows to repeat at top box. Okay, so you just click here and then you select the title or the header. Okay, that you want to make it appear in every pages. Okay, okay, now let me demonstrate to you all of the functions for page setup. Okay, okay, let's say I have a long list of student marks here. Okay, I want to print this list in just 2 pages in landscape. Okay, so how can I do that? Okay, just go to page layout. Okay, you can go through this menu one by one. Okay, but in this case I will go to the page setup button. Just click at the bottom right of the page setup menu. Okay, so this window will appear. Okay, so you can set up the page. Okay, for this case I set landscape. Okay, scaling 100%. I choose the paper size to A4 and then I go to margin. I've set the margin to be 0.5 for left, right, top and bottom. I've choose center on page horizontally and vertically. Okay, so next I go to header. For this case I have custom header. Okay, so I've wrote student marks. Okay, okay, I don't want to set any footer, so I have choose none. Okay, and then finally I go to sheet tab. Okay, let's say I want row 1 until row 9 to repeat. Okay, so I just go to rows to repeat at top menu. Okay, and then I click this box, just click row 1 until row 9, and then click this button. Okay, so you can preview. From this preview, we can see whether we have adjusted it correctly or not. Okay, so if not, we just escape and we can go to view and then go to page break preview. Okay, so as we can see here, okay, this is the preview for page break. Okay, we have 8 pages. Okay, but as I mentioned just now, we need only 2 pages. Okay, so we can adjust it, or we need to adjust it. Okay, so we just click here. Okay, so we already have 2 pages. Okay, we can click and drag anywhere that we want. Let's say we want to put it at the middle. Okay, so we have 2 pages here. Okay, we can also maybe add another pages by just click anywhere here, and then we create insert page break. Okay, so we have 3 pages. Okay, but we want 2 pages. Okay, just undo it. Okay, so now we have 2 pages. Okay, so we can preview. Okay, go to file, then go to print, then you can preview it. Okay, so we have 2 pages of student final mark. Okay, as you can see here, the title is repeated at every pages. Okay, so we can print it, or we can save it as PDF. Okay, we have reached at the end of part 1 video. Hope all of you can understand very well. You can continue watching part 2 video. Thank you.